Hey David, my name is also David, as you know, over here at Handy's downtown location. You and I were going to catch up there on Saturday, but understandably, with the Mardi Gras situation and just running out of time and what have you, we weren't able to connect. So I thought I would throw you out this quick YouTube video, which is something that we do anyway, and I would have done it on Saturday had I known you weren't going to come in then too. But I mean, from what we discussed, basically I know this one's probably going to be in the higher price range of what you would consider. So again, I want to go over this. The pictures that you can see online obviously are going to be, 100% better than anything I can do here as far as very specific details of the exterior. But if I see something, I'll make sure I point it out because not everything does come through on those pictures. Overall, very fairly treated is the 4Runner. Check out the Carfax report. At one time did get in a collision, so you do have that, but I've driven it. It drives gorgeously. The interior is nice, but I think the mechanics is what anybody would be concerned with, as it's an 07, as it has 120,000 miles. But I'll kind of give you like I don't know the history of this car particularly, but I'll kind of, as you come over, we'll check it out together. I've seen 2011 models, 4Runners, Tundras, Tacomas, anything like that. One of the easiest and first things to go, if you will, is going to be the steel that they made these trailer hitches with. So when I come back here and I see a trailer hitch that either looks like it's been spray coated or something, taken care of, or might have just been parked in a garage and washed well, and it didn't start the rust, I mean, that tells me that the person that owned it took care of it. It may very well have been in that garage, the heated garage. I mean, all these things really, play a large role in how that steel will stay together and stuff. And that really goes for the whole underbody of the vehicle. It's going to come through the shop, have the new inspection on it. We very rarely even take things that have 120-something thousand miles. This has a great track record, obviously. We know where it was serviced, the whole nine. But, as far as the vehicle is concerned, it's in good condition when you consider the mileage and the age and everything. And pointing out situations like that are kind of what lead me to believe that it really was well taken care of. Let me just step back and take a look at it. I don't see any blemishes, on that many miles or what have you. I mean, even ones that have 20,000 miles, people are going to treat these differently. So I'm looking at it and I don't see like a ding. I don't see a pucker. A lot of times like a snow brush or something will come over the top of the vehicle, people trying to clean them off or something, and cause a little ding or dent or what have you. This again was treated extremely nice. I don't see work done on the bumper to repair anything. I don't see that it ever had any issues overall. Just trying to be really transparent for you there. And again, like those side steps, for instance, had that not probably been in the garage or something, or just washed off, side steps tend to go pretty quick as you'll get water and rust and things into here. And you can even see that the screws that hold the side steps in are in great shape. So overall, I think that there's a lot of nice things to talk about with the vehicle's condition, including the nice alloy wheels. Nothing wrong with those. They're all in good shape around the vehicle. Now we went ahead. We didn't have the tread we were looking for to resale the vehicle, so we went ahead and put some brand new Cooper Discovers on there, which is an all-terrain tire. Good for the winter as it's four-wheel drive, but also good as you get into the springtime and summer as well. Let me open the back up for you. Whoop, I got to unlock the vehicle first. You do have the ability to have the whole back window come down. You probably realize that anyway, but that's kind of a cool feature. There is, plenty of towing that you can do with the vehicle, as you know, with the tow hitch and with its capacity and what have you. Looks like we do have some potentially unused front rubber mats here. Maybe they had some WeatherTechs or something like that. This particular model here is going to have the shelf up top that can be brought down to the bottom, so you can have your fold flat feature. But it's kind of neat to be able to have that, dual utility, if you will, and you can lock that in place. As you can see, there's little nobulars there. Plenty of, I don't think there is no other storage underneath this, but you do have utility with, your little tie down straps here, your hooks that you can get on, another 12 volt plug-in. And of course here, let me just kind of show you what this looks like. You do have some little storage in here, which would have been more applicable for the third row models. It looks like they just kind of standardized the mold on that, but I'll show you real quick here what it looks like with these seats when you pop the front up and then fold the back down. and I'll leave this side kind of the way it is. But you can see that's a really nice full flat feature on these. I mean, you've seen a couple other ones. I'm sure they're all roughly the same, but if you're using the back for utility and what have you, it's really actually a pretty good vehicle for that. As I'm kind of struggling here, you do need to have the front seat far enough forward so that it actually works for everyone, obviously. Come around here and just take a quick peer inside. It does have that light gray interior on the bottom, but the seats are in really good shape and they're in that dark interior. I don't really see any rips or tears or anything like that to compromise, so that's really good news there. In the front, it's kind of the same deal. I'm not seeing the bolsters look like they're in absolutely great shape. Let me step past you. For both the driver and the passenger seat. You know, the dash, as you kind of look around there, you look at the place where your arm would be on the middle console, the shifter. I mean, all of this is very, very good condition. I do not see rips or tears. So overall, you know, if you end up wanting to go with the truck as it is more expensive, keep in mind all the value that we're talking about here. It has been gone through mechanically. We pay attention to everything in terms of it being a quality vehicle on the inside with its components and rust and all that good stuff. We've taken good measure to put brand new set of tires on there. The previous owner kept it in immaculate condition. You know, one would argue there's probably some interstate miles there when you start doing the math about how much they're traveling to. But it drives great. Come on down, take a look at that. Take a test drive for yourself so you have a little more confidence in the vehicle. And for sure, we kind of briefly mentioned the idea of financing. Don't expect you to have $15,000 in cash sitting around. So at the end of the day, we could talk more about financing this. I think you'll be very impressed with what the payment looks like. And sure enough, you can put as much down as you'd like or what have you. But again, I know we were talking about some different vehicles that you were initially interested in. So I realize this is a step up, but for sure is a very good quality 2007 4Runner. And it is a sport edition too. And I'm sure you know that from the hood scoop on the front there. But happy to provide you any other information I can. I hope you found the YouTube video here beneficial. And touch base with me, let me know what your thoughts are. Again, happy to help in any way. 528-2213 is the direct line, or dburns@handycars.com. Thank you again, David. Take care. Talk to you soon.